Daylight to all. I'm cutting some strawberries before they go bad. You know, nothing real and natural lasts. That's a good thing. I have to put an order in for some more. The trash man has 2 bags today because he, you know, I guess, can't say he forgot. He just didn't take my trash. So you have 2 bags. What else? Hey. Hey. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you? I'm making some tea too because I don't know what's up. I mean, I do. I've been eating other people's food. And I woke up with a scratchy throat. My voice is already deep. and raspy. And it's crazy because for a second, I'm like, wait, do I have a sore throat? Whoa. But it isn't. It's weird. It's like, it's, okay, so it, hold on. My water boiling. It wasn't scratchy, but it was like, I don't know. I felt something. But I can't technically say it's a sore throat because if I'm swallowing, it just, I don't know, there's just something there. It's like in its beginning stage where it's like, does it want to go there, or is it just I need to hydrate? And that's for definite. That's for definite. So it's not like irritated to the point where I'm just like, ugh, I hate to swallow. No, it's not. Yeah, you're welcome. So I need to make, I made some tea earlier. I put some strawberries in it. Why not? And I used my last, what was it? I'm gonna butcher this, but it was caramel. Caramel. Something like that. I used the last of that. I'm not really a fan of peppermint tea naturally. I'm sure it's great, but I'm not drawn to it. I'm more of a, let's see, what is this? Hibiscus, strawberry, raspberry. And then also my favorite is elderberry. Elderberry. Yeah. Let's see. And the good thing about it is that it's caffeine free. Okay? That's what we need. We don't need to be dehydrated even more. No. So I'm gonna attempt to clean the strawberries with apple cider vinegar and baking soda and water. The mother. I've heard someone say you gotta make sure you get the mother. Where is it? Wait. What is, okay, there we go. Here. Can't even see it. You can't even see it. Oh. It's there. Baking soda. So it sizzles. I'm gonna let it sit. So, yeah, for a second this morning, I thought to like grab some lemon. But then I'm like, let me just use what I have because I'm broke. Like, I'm so quick to just order stuff. Why not? But, I mean, my God. Trying to do better. It's like I don't need lemon. All I need is water. So let's see, what do I want to discuss? So, okay. I just got this new number a month ago. And every day I get thousands, well, let's not exaggerate. I get tons of scam. I've never dealt with this before. I've heard of it and I've taken care of it. I've activated my scam scanner. So it just does it for me. Now there are some numbers that come through still. You know, hey, it is what it is. I'll just block it. But I mean, every hour they're just calling nonstop. So whoever had this number, shame on you. And so I Googled it and they said, well, you know, it's a recycled number, so I don't know. And then they always tell you not to pick up. Of course I'm not going to pick up. But it's to the point where I'm not picking up any calls. You have to text me. Especially if you're not saved in my phone. Yeah, I'm not picking up. It's gotten to that point where it's just like, I can't risk it. I actually called a number back and it didn't even ring. They just picked up and instantly said, yeah, thanks for calling back. So your insurance, blah, blah, blah. I said, click. So I actually did call back. So they know that this number is owned. But it's to the point where for me, I'm so not used to it. I'm like, I'll just get a new number. I'll just get a whole new number and just hope for the best. All right, so here's the topic. The topic is why not? Why not? Why not? Why not be yourself? Why be someone else? Is it not freeing to be yourself? The pressure is off you. It's like being naked. Why not? Huh? Why not? Let me see. Naked. It's like when you have a little baby. They should roam around free. Naked. Booty out, everything. Why not? It brings joy. Doesn't it? and they're happy. Don't restrict them. Don't be putting no pamper on them. No diaper. Stop it. Don't do that to my baby. Their butt is too soft. Too delicate. So I'm slicing them in half. So yeah, why not be yourself? Like, truly. Like, has it been that long that you've forgotten? Maybe. You think you're too old to be yourself, your true self. Everyone they have their ways about them, right? Like me, for example, like man. True. I mean, all right, so I am a complex person, but I like simple things. Two different. I'm a complex person, but I like simple things. And I think that usually when people find that you like simple things, they think that you're a simple gal. But that's not always the case. And it's not always the case because you're just different. Those things are different. What you like and who you are. So me being a complex person, but me also liking simple things, well, it's exactly that. I'm gonna put some strawberries in my tea. Why not? Don't ask why it's I need actual light. It's a glass cup. I need a mug, but I'll probably end up giving it away, so I'm not even going to repurchase. Again, I'm trying to use what I have and not purchase anything because I know myself. I'm gonna just end up giving it away. And I'm always thinking about others. Like, oh, if one day someone does come over, if one day, right. But I have this, right? Like, you should have more than enough. But no. It's just me, so I don't like a lot of stuff. So I end up giving it away. All I need is a plate, a few plates, a few bowls, not even a few, a couple. A couple utensils, a good knife or two. All right, so back to knowing thyself. Oh, by the way, strawberries are my favorite fruit, as well as mangoes. Top tier. And then what follows that is cantaloupe. And then what follows that is a pineapple. I grew a liking for pineapple last year. So, yeah, I'm a complex person because, I don't know, I guess I have many ways about me. I'm still trying to figure that out in the world because I thought that this is me being, I don't know, I guess closed-minded, but I thought that everyone was that way. And there are people that way, but I thought it was everyone. I thought everyone just had, like, you know how we have different emotions? Well, you know, I guess you can call it character and personality, but yeah, I just figured people had personality. And to me, personality is complex. I didn't ever think personality was just this one thing. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe there's something with what I'm saying. That there's something wrong with you. I don't know. But I wanted to say that first. That I just thought everyone was this way. But looking back through my years, yeah. It tells the story of how, no, it's rare. You're one of a kind, sis. So I have to get into it, right? I can't say I'm trying to wait for my chi to kind of cool down. But all right, so I don't know. As a kid, I was very hyper. I was a loud one, the talkative one. Like in my family, yeah, I was that one. Always talking. Always got something to say. Laughing. Laughing at myself. Just one of a kind, I guess, right? And so when you look around, you see all different type of personalities, characters. So yeah, I guess so, you know. Everyone is entitled to their own. And I guess what I'm saying is, not everyone is complex. There, I said it. What time is it? The trash can, the trash man, should be on his way. He usually come around 7. You're taking the trash tonight. I got my blinds open tonight. Well, this evening. And it ain't that I lost hope in him, whoever he is. Shout out to him. Because this is fairly a new thing. You know. The valet service. The trash valet. So I've had it when I first moved to this apartment complex 10 years ago. And new management and things like that. So It didn't last. It didn't last. I believe at that time we were paying like $5 more. Now I've seen in my lease that it's actually like $36. I said, huh. When really the trash compactor is like a minute away. So I'm just like, okay, I'll let it slide for now. Because they come pretty much, for the most part, 5 days a week. Honey, I'll be having trash for them. They probably think 4 or 5 niggas in this house. The way I put out trash. I'll be surprised myself. It's like spring cleaning every day. Like, how are we accumulating these things? Where are they coming from? The whole point of getting rid was to like, for it to stay that way. But that's besides the point. You don't want to miss trash day at my door. But we are allowed to have the limit is 2 bags. So that's good. Where was I at? Let me sip my tea. So yeah, I'm a complex person. Let me not speak with my mouth full. I am a complex person. I know that. I know that could be a lot. I really think it comes from someone's like, oh, it's in the brain. Maybe. Yeah. Brain, spirit, soul, body. But it's like the energy. It really is like a burst of energy. Right? You see someone very hyper or very talkative, has, laughing hysterically, like, filled with joy. Because that's what it looks like. But in my theory of it, it's just like, maybe we have this energy. There we go. I'm not saying we have more energy than others, but I think that's just the answer. It's just the energy. It's different. Because when you can be calm, I don't know, we just people like me, I can be calm. I'm a calm, okay. This is the complex thing. I'm a calm person. But only when it calls for it. Like, I'm not naturally like a calm, quiet, introverted person. That's not who I am naturally. I've adapted. Two different things. Right? If I'm tamed and trained in an isolated place, then yeah, I've adapted. I do it well. People wouldn't know. People wouldn't know how wild, loud, free I am unless you come into my circle. I invite you into my world, right? I give you my time and I let you hear and feel my essence. But yeah, with people like me or similar to me, they're unpredictable. Just don't underestimate them. I would say that. Because it's literally more, it's more than what meets the eye with those individuals. I know I'm not the only one. I know they're out there. So yeah, I can be calm. I am calm. It's not like I'm not. I am. But here's the thing with us. I always try to speak as a collective. How humble am I? I don't know, it's not natural for me to speak about myself all the time. I don't think it's a natural thing anyway. Like it's not like a humble thing. And I am humble. Like I come from humble beginnings. I mean, I'm still in a humble place. But speaking highly about myself or speaking just generally, I demolished those strawberries, by the way. Boy. That's part of the impulsive part of me. If I like something, I'm gonna keep getting it. So I have to eat the right things, because like with cheesecake, I'm gonna keep eating it. I'm gonna be like, okay, this is my reward. This is what I go to when I want to be comforted. And that's an everyday, all day type thing. And so it's not gonna work out for the best for me. On top of that, it's dairy. It's just, I'm black. Yeah, that's just not the best. I'm a woman. It may mess with my hormones, all sort of things. Like, I mean, I moved past it. It's been months since I've had cheesecake, but that's just an example that eating the right things, I could do so well with it. I could be so much in shape and so much that version. But in this case, I was feeding myself cheesecake. And that's just what it was. So now I'm pretty much on my fruit thing. And so we just got to keep it up. I say that because I shouldn't have a problem. Like I said, once I like something, I'll keep getting it. I won't really need anything else. So as long as I don't mess it up for myself. Excuse me. So like I actually have more strawberries, but I need to order some more. So let's just keep it going. I'm gonna give myself, well, let me say that and leave it alone. Okay, so 7 o'clock. Let me see. Okay. So I'll hear his truck. I'll hear his engine. So yeah. Now, so yeah, I am a calm person, but that was what I was saying. It depends on the situation. Being a complex person, you're according to the person, the place, the thing, the energy. Because our energy fluctuates so easily, and all of a sudden you just get a burst of some part of me, right? I'm excited. You get a whole bunch of it. Splat. Right? And then it never, you know, it doesn't, it's temporary, but it was real. So it just depends on everything. You know, like when your body is going through something, so it's very sensitive to everything. Same thing. So there are people that, you know, you can come around, go around, be around, that gives you calm. So those things really do stand out. Things that people may not really notice. Someone that is complex does, because there's so many different ways we can be. And it's like seeing, okay, who am I gonna be? How am I gonna be around this sort of person? How is this person gonna make me feel? What version of them will they receive first, at least? So there's some people that receive the calm, the humorous part of me, the serious part of me, the softer part of me. And so it's really important to allow your energy to guide you. However you feel, however I'm going to feel, I should just allow myself to feel that way. Instead of trying to control, for instance, you know, you want someone to see this certain way that you can be. But really, it shouldn't matter if they're all you. If they last long enough, they'll be able to. But yeah, why not? Because that's how you find your people. You know, the people that like you, for you. That's why, you know, you won't really fit in a box. People are gonna realize you're sort of different. You're not this, you're not that, but you're you. That's the reaction you probably will get. Okay, let me take a seat. So when I was younger, I used to joke around a lot with my cousin. My humorous side was very prominent. I don't know, I just it just comes naturally to me. So I always talk about, there's comedians and then there's people that are just funny. They're just humorous. It's just part of who they are. So I'd be hiding and lying if I didn't show that side of me, if I didn't allow it to just be. And then there is the very stern side. Very, very stern. I do it well. And, it comes from taking myself seriously. It comes from high integrity. And when you have high integrity, it's self-explanatory. You don't allow people to just feel they can do whatever, say whatever. And I know for sure that there's people that do feel they maybe have gotten comfortable and used to a certain way, just like they expect you to be a certain way. Knowing that as well keeps me very stern when I meet people. For the most part, it's not something that I have to try to be. It's, again, part of my essence. I mean, really, who isn't serious? Like, who can't be serious? That's sort of alarming if you can't be. Stern is just, just pretty much meaning what you say and standing on it. Put your foot down. Can you put your foot down? Can you say no? Can you mean it? Yeah, all those things. So integrity helps me with that. Integrity. And the more that I've been in this world, going through like stages and trials, it heightens your integrity every time that you stand up for yourself. You don't really give in to what you know isn't for you, or you don't give in to maybe like disparity. For the most part, every time that happens, it's like it gives you more strength. So those things grow through time, or it lessens. So there's the stern part, very serious, as I would think any decent person should be when the time comes, when it's time for it. But I also wasn't taught to put a smile on because someone's in the room. You can call it etiquette, but again, like for me, true. I wasn't really taught anything. But yeah, those things weren't implemented growing up. So all of that is cool and whatnot, like the etiquette and all that. They call Southern hospitality and things like that's cool. But I mean, at the end of the day, still, it is what it is. That, you know, respect is earned. Period. It's not being hard. It's just the truth. Like, but again, I guess that's why they created etiquette and just manners, right? It's just the proper way to do things, even if the person doesn't deserve your respect. Understandable. So then there is the side that, you know, I would think most people would desire. It's much more warm and welcoming, because that's what it exudes. The softer, feminine side. And that's natural too. I don't have to try, but it depends on the person. It depends on the setting and the mood and the energy. Because really all these things are you, and you're giving it to the world, or you're giving it to this person, or it's being filled in this place. But why isn't it? It has to be earned. Yes, it is to be given, you know, for you would want people to feel the way you feel and feel good and feel jolly and feel this excitement, especially when it's positive. But at the end of the day, that's the thing. What stops me from being able to pour that into a place or a thing or a person is them. Is my spirit. My spirit's like, freeze. No. Almost saying, because again, I can't, my spirit can't speak, but it does. I understand it. It's saying this person's not worthy. Not saying they won't ever be, but you just met them. So don't be surprised if we're not excited or we don't open up too much. Because it's just saying, like, get to know this person. You shouldn't be all jumpy in their face. Hold on, you know? So my spirit always reminds me, it talks to me in that way, where that's the first thing that I noticed. Like, oh, okay, so when I'm around this person, this is the way I usually feel. And it's usually solid. Every time you're around that person, every time you come around them, it's the same, right? You get the same energy for the most part. Like if you started out being very goofy with this person, most of the time, you know, you're going to have that energy. Or if you started out being very serious with someone, most of the time you're going to have that sort of serious energy. Because again, it's also a reflection of them. Like there's a reason why, you know, you're goofy around this person. This person may be goofy. And for you to be able to be goofy, don't be surprised to realize that they are. Because your spirit never lies. Right? And if you come around someone and you're very serious, and you find out, okay, well, they're serious. Don't be surprised if they are very serious, because the spirit never lies. So it's just really according to the natural things of life. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's never been anything wrong with it. But, you know, I guess if not everyone operates this way, then maybe it is an odd thing to the world. But to me and to people that love me, it's something to love. To love all of me. And I'll leave it there.